The need is great, the opportunity is there, and the precision of this legislation to directly address the needs of the American people, the lives of the American people, and the livelihood.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi yesterday on President Biden's $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief bill, which is set to be voted on today in the House. Joining us now, Director of the White House National Economic Council, Brian Deese. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Brian, thank you for being with us. I'm sure you've heard it. Most Republican economists, a lot of Democratic economists, including Larry Summers, fear that this bill may be too big, too much relief, and could cause inflationary pressures and add unnecessarily to the national debt. What's your response to those criticisms?
Well, good morning, Joe. Look, first, our assessment of the economic situation is that we are at a very precarious moment. Certainly, we're all hopeful, but if you take a stock today, we are 10 million jobs down from where we were when we started this pandemic. We've got historic crises in terms of hunger and homelessness in this country. And as we look at the economic forecasts and data going forward, what we see is without decisive action, it's going to be years before we get back to a strong and healthy labor market. So we think that this is a moment where the risk of doing too little really still is outweighed by the risk of doing too much. And that's what's behind this plan. And I would say that if you look at the most economists would agree with that assessment. And then we have to go to the particulars of the plan, where getting shots in people's arms, getting schools open, getting relief out to families and small businesses, we think is all a sensible and, in fact, urgently needed priority.
So I'm sure you heard several weeks ago the Congressional Budget Office projected that the economy was going to grow by 3.75% in 2021, even if there were no relief packages coming from the Hill and the White House. That being said, that's fairly healthy growth. Why do we, given that, why do we still need to have a $1.9 trillion bill instead of saying maybe half of that?
Because we're in a historic economic hole. This pandemic has hit the economy and put us in a place where that same CBO report said that if we do nothing, it will take until the end of 2024 or 2025 to get back to pre-pandemic employment levels. And from our perspective, letting the economy move slowly back to full employment would put millions of Americans at risk of lower wages and permanent scarring for their long-term incomes. So we see a better way if we move quickly and aggressively now to actually get shots in people's arms, to get this economic recovery accelerated. We can move much more quickly back to full employment. And in fact, that's what the CBO, that's what that CBO analysis indicated.
Hey, Brian, it's Willie Geist. What is the plan going forward on the minimum wage? We heard from the Senate parliamentarian last night, that the Senate cannot include the $15 minimum wage in this COVID relief package. There are still many, many people, Democrats and Republicans in this country, who would like to see it raised, who need to see it raised. So what's the strategy moving forward if it can't be in this big bill? Will you carve out separate legislation to raise the minimum wage?
Well, look, we were disappointed by the parliamentarian's ruling. And it was President Biden who put the minimum wage in his American Rescue Plan because we believe it's a justified and, in fact, urgently needed step forward. Passing the minimum wage would get a raise to 27 million Americans. Most careful economic analysis shows that this is an effective way to raise the wages of low-income Americans with a very de minimis impact on employment. And so we think it's the right thing to do. We're going to consult with our congressional allies, congressional leadership today to talk about a path forward on how we can make progress urgently on what is an urgent issue. And at the same time, we need to act on this American Rescue Plan. As we were just talking about, the need is urgent. And as hopeful as we all are about the trajectory of this virus, there are still real risks out here, and we need to act urgently now.
But there are some progressives and a lot of people in the country who are worried that the minimum wage piece is going to fall by the wayside now that it's been disallowed by the parliamentarian. But the president is still committed to getting a $15 minimum wage?
Absolutely. The president has campaigned on the $15 minimum wage. He believes in the $15 minimum wage. He's committed to getting it done.
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.